Little by little, he would be dying. Vegeta would say, Kakarot, damn it, will you die here? Get up. Gohan would say, Father, please don't die. You have to keep living. Piccolo would say, Goku. Krillin would say, Goku, you can't die. In Goku's mind, it would be passing images of his family and friends. Whis would say, curse at this step. Goku will die. We can do nothing. Margarita said, in a moment, Goku surpasses our powers, even that of Zeno-sama himself. It is impossible to do anything. Zeno-sama would say, there is a chance. Guardians is the time. Return me to my true power and form. The Guardians would say, you are sure, sir? If we do that, there will be no turning back. Zeno-sama would say, I'm sure of this. Whis would say, what are Mr. Zeno-sama talking about? Beerus would be having no words, but he would say, you're telling me that the true form of Zeno-sama will be demonstrated here and now? Format would say, we never imagined that Zeno-sama would have a hidden power. Zeno-sama would reply, before this, listen to me. I am the son of the true creator of the whole. I speak of King Toria. I will go to Universe O with this button. Beerus would say, what is that button, Zeno-sama? Zeno-sama would say, this button will take me in front of my father. It's similar to the one I once gave Goku. Beerus remembers the button that Goku had taught him in the past times. Whis would say, but sir, what do you plan to do? Zeno-sama would reply, don't worry, Whis, I leave you in my position as king of the whole until I return. Beerus and all the gods together and the angels would be surprised. Whis would say, what are you talking about, sir? I don't understand what you're saying. Zeno-sama would reply, I was expecting someone like Goku. Subjects from Universe Zero entered the 12 universes. The one in charge of stopping him was my own father. If you don't know, my father is much more powerful than me, but over the years, his power is weakening. The subject who was annihilating the Saiyan race of all universes was the proof. My father would never let such evil beings pass into the other universes. That's why I'll merge with Goku. Beerus would scream and say, what's going on? To do what? Zeno-sama would reply, I have zero contact with my father, but if my suspicions are true, then very soon it will be awakening a war that we will have never seen or imagined. I have to go stop this before it becomes real. I know they are worried about Daishinkan and Vados. First I will go to rescue them. So there's no time. Step aside. Zeno-sama joins with the Guardians and our extremely powerful being appears. The appearance where the same universes, this one approaches Goku. Zeno-sama puts his hand on top of Goku, merging with him. Goku would not have any changes. Beerus would say, what's going on? Goku still does not wake up. Goku would begin to move slightly. He would open his eyes and stand up as if nothing happened. Whis would say, are you well, Son Goku? Suddenly Goku goes into his imagination. Zeno-sama says, friend Goku, you are the person who was waiting. I joined you. My powers now belong to you for the time being. Goku would say, like little Zen, I don't want to merge to have more powers. I prefer to get them on my own. Zeno-sama would say, Goku, I have to tell you something important. Goku would say, somewhat surprised, and would ask, what do you mean? Zeno-sama would talk to Goku for a few moments. After a short conversation, Goku would show a more serious face. Goku and Zeno-sama end their conversation by having Goku come back to the others. Whis would say, Goku, are you okay? Goku would reply, Whis, I leave the universe in your hands. I'm very sorry to leave you in this position. Angel gods protect the universe while I'm not here. Whis, without asking or saying anything, just obeys Goku and says, of course they are. What will you do now? Goku replied, I will go to the Universe Zero. But first I want a rematch against Broly. Champa has entrusted Vados to my care. I have to protect Vados and of course also to Daishinkan. I know very well what I have to do. Goku would raise his hand with a rare power, creating a ball of protection and closing the entire kingdom of Zeno-sama. Goku would say, here, only the gods or angels of these universes can enter and lead. Anything that happens while I'm not there, you'll be able to take refuge here. If I die, this protection that I will have just put in place will disappear. The beings of Universe Zero will enter to make disasters in the 12 universes, so be very careful. And Goku disappears. Beerus says, Whis. That was Goku or Zeno-sama. Whis would say, I don't know, but Goku seems to know everything Zeno-sama told us. A few moments before, Broly had reached Universe 1. Broly says, give it to me immediately. Do not make me waste time. The Daishinkan would say, I'll give it to you, but promise not to hurt my daughter. Let her go from here. Vados would say, Father, no! Broly would say, don't tell me what I have to do, garbage. Broly aims at Vados with great energy. Daishinkan immediately takes out of the box where such power slept. Daishinkan says, if you do something to it, I will break this box here and now. Broly says, if you do that, you will die, but it's okay. I'll accept just this once. Give me that box and I'll leave her free. The Daishinkan gives the box to Broly. Broly says, ha 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 ha, at last this power will help me dominate the world. Very well, let's go. Vados would say, Father. The Daishinkan would say, Daughter, save yourself and protect the universes. Vados would say, why do you do this? The Daishinkan would say, I don't want to lose anyone else. This is for you. And the Daishinkan disappears next to Broly. Second after Goku appears in front of Vados. Goku says, where is Broly? I could feel his presence a few moments ago. Vados would say, Goku, how are you able to get to this universe so fast? Goku says, that doesn't matter. Where is the Daishinkan? Answer me, Vados. Vados would rush to embrace Goku. Vados crying would say, I've lost almost everything. I lost my mother. I lost Mr. Champa, and now I just lost my father. There's no longer hope. The forbidden power has taken away from me. An imminent danger this to begin, and everything is my fault. Goku would say, that's not the case. You have me. I promised Champa to take care of you. Besides, I will go to Universe Zero. I promise to bring your father back. Defeat Broly to Eos and all those involved. They have to pay for what they did. Piccolo, Gohan, Vegeta, Krillin, and everyone on the planet Earth, I promise I will avenge them. I will not let a war break out the universes. Vados said, Goku feels different. It feels like I'm embracing the universes. Goku laughs. Vados would blush, releasing Goku immediately. Goku would say, the little Zen merged with me. Vados would be shocked by the news. Vados would say, but are you still Goku? Or are you the great Zeno-sama? Goku would say, I'm still Goku. Only now that I am merged with Zeno-sama, I know about the dangers that inhabit Universe Zero. I must do something, otherwise all universes will be ruled by the terror of the locked inhabitants of Universe Zero. Zeno-sama's powers and mine merged. Now I can use that new transformation without any problem. I also have new surprises, although I don't like to borrow this power, but in these circumstances it is necessary. Now if you excuse me, I have to go see the father of Zeno-sama. Vados says, hold on, I want to go with you, please. Goku says, I can't let you come with me. This will be very dangerous. Zeno-sama's father may be weakening, and Ozaru may take advantage of it. It's very dangerous. Vados says, I promise not to hinder he. I have to go and rescue my father, and I also have a special person who maybe is locked in Universe Zero. I need to go. Goku says, sorry, it's impossible to take you with me. You would only hinder me. This is not a game. Since Zeno-sama joined me, I know about the real threats that not even angels or gods know. I only protect you by not bringing you with me. Goku appears, a button. It is the same button that Zeno-sama had taught the other deities. That button would be the key to appear in front of King Toria, Zeno-sama's father. Goku raises his hand. This makes Vados disappear, teleporting her to the realm of Zeno-sama. Goku says, this power I have now is impressive, but it's not all mine. Goku presses the button. It disappears. Meanwhile, in the kingdom of Zeno-sama, Beerus says, I can't believe that the great Zeno-sama merged with Goku. Whis says, Zeno-sama said that Goku for a few moments surpassed his powers. I imagine he was waiting for a guy like him for a long time ago. However, we now have the charge of taking care of the universes. Vados appears. Whis says, Sister, are you okay? How did you get here? What happened? Vados, with tears in her eyes, would say, My father took Broly to Universe Zero just to protect me. Not long after that, Goku appeared and he teleported me here with you. Said that he would go to Universe 0. Whis would say, I see. Zeno-sama always hid his true identity from us, but I still wonder why Goku. Something tells me that Zeno-sama chose Goku for something else and not just his power. Sister, tell us what you know. I know very little that only our father Zeno-sama and you have knowledge about. Universe 0 and Blaster? Vados would say, it's okay to tell you everything I know, but first, let's tell everyone about Eos and the reason why it murdered the entire Saiyan race. Beerus would begin to feel nervous and uncomfortable. A few days before, while Vados was training Goku in Universe 6, Vegeta and the others would be waiting for the being from Universe 0 who hunted the Saiyan. For this time, Goku's friends would risk their lives for him. Eos, an inhabitant of Universe 0 Blaster, had arrived in Universe 7 with the mission of ending the Saiyan race, order that was given to him by the enemy of the god Toria, the Ozaru god. Eos said, very well, this is the last universe. I understand that there are very strong Saiyans here, but they will not be a problem. Suddenly he appears in front of Eos, Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, and Krillin. Vegeta says, Insect, I was waiting for you.